everyone. I'm Ronnie,
And I'm Jessica,
and you're listening to Clean With Me,
the podcast where we walk you through cleaning your house.
Thanks for joining me in today's episode. I am going to talk you through cleaning a bathroom or two. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is take out your bathroom trash. And while you're doing that, you may want to think about the products that you plan to use during your cleaning session. It's not about what products you use, but you do need to have something with you, obviously. So while you're taking out the trash, be thinking about products you might want to use. You could actually touch up your bathroom with a spray bottle that's 1 part vinegar to 1 part water, or perhaps you have a glass and surface cleaner or a glass cleaner plus some disinfecting wipes. If you don't have disinfecting wipes, you may want to use paper towels and some type of cleaning spray. For the mirrors, ideally, you're going to want to use a microfiber cloth. But if you don't have that, no worries. Just use what you have on hand. In addition to taking out the trash, you may want to also grab at least a small plastic grocery bag to hang on the bathroom door. That way, if you come across clutter when you're straightening up the bathroom, you'll have a place to toss things. I think a big part of cleaning is the preparation phase, because when you have everything there that you need, it's quicker, it's easier, it streamlines the process. Speaking of having everything you need, if you're not in a phase of life where you have toddlers or preschoolers that could get into your cleaning products, presenting a safety issue, I recommend having products in each bathroom and in your kitchen, the cleaning products, because having things right there makes it easier. Obviously, you could go around the house with a cleaning caddy. However, you're more likely to do these touch-ups if you're able to store your products under your bathroom sink. And you may not have the storage space. I get that if you have a pedestal sink and don't keep a lot of items in the bathroom. But a lot of us have an area under the sink, or maybe even a cabinet above the toilet, where we can keep those products. I'm definitely a firm believer in keeping cleaning products inside the shower as well, other than stuff to clean you. Okay, you've got your shampoo, your conditioner, your body wash, your razor, maybe a bar of soap, but what about some type of cleaner for the bathtub or shower? I like to keep one of those dishwashing tools that has the space in the handle for a liquid. I mix a little bit of dish soap and vinegar in that tool, and that's a good way to do kind of light touch-ups, light cleaning as you're getting out of the shower or bathtub. And then, of course, you can use stronger products to really whiten your tub another day when you're doing a deeper clean. So make sure that you gather all of the products and tools that you plan to use. Maybe you keep a toilet brush next to the toilet, or maybe you only have that in one bathroom and you need to go get that because you're going to be starting in a different bathroom. Okay. Maybe you clean with rags instead of paper towels or disposable wipes. I do like to clean the toilet with disposable wipes and also paper towels for the exterior parts of the toilet. Obviously, inside I use a brush, but maybe you do it with rags, and that's okay too. Hopefully by now you've geared up for your bathroom cleaning session. You've taken out the trash, grabbed a small trash bag so you don't refill that trash with empty shampoo bottles and whatnot. And you have your cleaning products and cleaning tools, rags, paper towels, or wipes. Let's get right into it. One of the first things I like to do is get some cleaner into the toilet bowl and brush around the sides under the rim and just really scrub that toilet bowl out. I will say this, sometimes you need to do a deeper cleaning session where you actually need to kind of reach up under the rim, so to speak, of the toilet bowl with a rag, a pumice stone, things like that. But on most days, you're probably going to be using the toilet brush. And once you put in your product and you give the toilet bowl a good scrub, you're going to want to let that product sit in there, okay, while you work on the rest of the bathroom. Make sure the room is well ventilated. If you have a window, open it. If not, at least open the bathroom door. Never ever put two different products into your toilet bowl, because if the active ingredients differ, it could result in toxic fumes. So just use one product, get it in there, and scrub and let it sit for a minute, and we'll get back to that. The next thing you're going to want to do is remove any clutter from your bathroom. Okay? And this even includes things that are not clutter that actually belong there. You're going to clear off your vanity area. Okay? The items that probably belong there could be a toothbrush holder with your toothbrushes and toothpaste, maybe a liquid soap dispenser, and maybe a pretty bowl that you put your jewelry in or other small items in. You may want to set those aside. You could, if you quickly dust off the top of your toilet tank behind the toilet, that could be a place to put those, although you don't want to splash anything from the toilet onto your toothbrush. So if you're going to be doing more scrubbing, maybe just set those items somewhere else, even out in the hallway. You're also going to want to remove your rugs. You know, if you have bath mats or rugs on the floor, you can either run those to the laundry room if you're going to wash them, or if this is not a day when you're going to wash them, just put those out into the hallway. Then there are likely some items on your bathroom countertop, unless you're really good about putting things away, that don't particularly belong there. If you're like me, you usually have a curling iron or flat iron just perpetually on the counter in your own bathroom, but I do actually put it away when I go to clean, and then it just comes out the next time I do my bangs. I don't constantly use heat on my hair. I'm trying not to use any heat on my whole head except for just special occasions. However, I do use heat on my bangs every day, and I feel like that's okay because I'm constantly cutting off my bangs. They're not sticking around for years like the rest of my hair. So if you have bangs, you may understand that they typically need shaping. There's work involved when you have bangs, but I like having bangs, so I usually have a curling iron or flat iron out for that purpose. If this is a child's bathroom, or just if you and your significant other have bad habits, there could be clothing on the floor. No judgment here. I think sometimes in that master bathroom, there's a tendency to drop something on the floor because nobody really goes in your room unless you're having a get together or something and they need that second bathroom. But maybe just something to work on in the future is getting things into a hamper. And if you have a hamper that is in the bathroom, easy to use, you're more likely to use it. Now, I have 2 bathrooms in my house. In my kids' bathroom slash guest bathroom, there's just not room for a hamper. I went through a phase where I put a hamper in there, but it was just so tight. So my kids are supposed to, after they shower, take their clothes to either the laundry room hamper or the personal hamper that they have in their room. They're not supposed to leave their clothes in the bathroom floor, especially because that's our guest bathroom. But I feel like when we pick up our own clothes in our bathroom, that we're setting a better example for them. And we do have room for a hamper because the bathroom's kind of in our room. So there's a place for a hamper just outside the bathroom. And that's where I keep mine. So maybe you need to pick up some laundry or towels off of the floor. Somebody may have even left their shoes in there. And maybe there's clutter all over your countertop. Teenage girls will sometimes leave little tissues from maybe using eye makeup remover. Obviously, those are supposed to go in the trash, but you might have things like that on your countertop. I'm just throwing some things out there, but whatever doesn't belong on your countertop, you want to get it completely cleared off. Because like I said, we remove the toothbrushes and all that so that we can spray some products. But there might be items that just need to be put away. And you definitely want to have storage solutions for where things go in your bathroom. You don't want to display everything on your countertop, even if you do sometimes spread things out when you're getting ready. I have this little turntable, and I kind of forgot I had it. It was in the cupboard. I hadn't used it in a while, but I have this little turntable for makeup that's super convenient. But something like that, I would get it out while I was getting ready and then put it under the sink, not just keep it out. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I do things. As far as decorations in the bathroom, in a small bathroom, I don't really put decorations on the countertop, but in my bathroom, there's a super long countertop with dual sinks. So sometimes I'll put like a little tiny like sand painting thing like in the corner, kind of prop that up as a surface decoration because there is a lot of empty space. But it's definitely not needed. Bathrooms are one of those areas where hanging something on the wall could suffice for decor, but maybe a little fake plant or a real plant would be pretty if you have the space for it. My kids' bathroom slash guest bathroom is very tight, so it's basically the toothbrush holder, which has room for the toothpaste itself, the liquid soap, and then the little dish for little earrings and other small items like a watch, when people shower. So, and then what I do with that little dish is sometimes when I'm having overnight guests, I'll put some travel products in there, like things I've gotten for free while staying in a hotel room, like a little mini bar of soap, a little shower cap, things like that. Q-tip, whatever. Okay, so by now you've removed all the clutter that you needed to remove to clean the bathroom. We're well into the episode, so it's time, if you haven't already started, it's time to get to work on cleaning your bathroom sink, followed by the countertop in the vanity area, and then the mirror. Now, typically in my bathroom, I use a different product in the sink. It kind of depends on what color and material your countertops are on your vanity. But I will use a product that contains bleach in the sink itself, which is white. And then I will use an old toothbrush to scrub around the faucet handles. I don't always do this on like a speed clean, but from time to time you definitely need to do that. Keep in mind you do need to do some maintenance in the bathroom. I need to ask, from time to time, I need to ask my husband to put some caulking around where the sink meets the countertop of my vanity. So just a thought there, maybe be thinking about maintenance needs. But around the faucet, it's good to scrub that with an old toothbrush or just a small scrub brush that resembles a toothbrush. We actually have a little scrub brush for that. So scrub that, scrub out the sink, and then clean the countertop. I actually use a glass cleaner or a disinfecting wipe on the kids' bathroom countertop. And then once I've done that, I clean the mirror with a glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth. If I don't have one handy, I might use an old t-shirt or even newspaper or even paper towels. And I realize paper towels leave tiny bits of lint on the mirror, but trust me, it's better than not cleaning your mirror. And I grew up with my mom cleaning the mirror with paper towels, so it's not the end of the world if that's what you use. Bonus task in the bathroom could be to wipe down the cabinets, the switch plate, and at least the area around the door handle. Okay. You may not have time to clean the whole door, but right around the door handle where people touch a lot. And you may want to be running back and forth from one bathroom to another, or you may be focusing on just one bathroom. That's up to you. I have been known to clean both bathrooms at the same time. Lately, I don't do that anymore. I used to do a thing where I run back and forth. I don't know if I've gotten lazier, but I tend to just pick a bathroom. And part of it is that my kids do have the bathroom on their weekly chore list. So the kids' bathroom gets cleaned by one of them once a week. So I'm typically just cleaning my own bathroom. But if you're responsible for more than one bathroom, you could probably do two during this episode. I probably should have said that at the beginning, but you know what needs to be done in your house, and I trust that you are acting accordingly. I feel like once I've set the stage to clean the bathroom, like clearing off the countertop, removing all clutter, and having all the tools in place, it really only takes a few minutes, especially with cleaning the sink, vanity, and mirror. Even when you're scrubbing around the faucet with a toothbrush or a scrub brush, doesn't take long. Maybe give the front of your countertops a swipe, switch plate a swipe. There's not a lot to be done in a bathroom compared to some other areas of your house. Next, I want you to bring your attention to the toilet area and start cleaning the exterior parts of the toilet. Again, I use disinfecting wipes more often than not, but you may be using a paper towel and a disinfectant, a few paper towels. And no, I don't cross-contaminate. I use a lot of different things. But if you are cleaning with a rag, you just kind of do it in a certain order. Like you would start with the seat and then move on to or maybe start with the flusher handle and then the seat and move on to the grosser areas as you go, and then put that rag directly into the washing machine. But when you're using paper towels and disinfecting wipes, you can just keep tossing them and using new ones. You know how to clean a toilet. I don't really need to walk you through it. Of course, you're going to clean the seat, behind the seat, the rim, that area where the lid is connected to the toilet. You can actually remove that, but typically you can kind of get in there and clean it by hand. It's not too difficult without removing it. And of course, you're going to want to clean the exterior parts of the toilet bowl all the way down to the base. It could be really dusty and grimy down there by the base. No judgment here if you haven't gotten down on your hands and knees in a while. I think we all scrub out the toilet bowl and, clean the toilet seat and whatnot on a very regular basis. But keep in mind that the bottom of your toilet needs attention too. Even if you don't have little boys missing the toilet, we don't have that. Our boys are older and my husband's good about it. So we don't have an issue with that, but there's still just that dust and grime. If someone gets sick, they're going to be like on the floor, kind of, kneeling down at that porcelain throne, and they're going to see that grime. And it's just, if you keep up on it, it's not as hard to clean as if you let it build up. So while I'm down there cleaning the base of the toilet, I also clean the floor around it by hand with those disinfecting wipes. And I clean behind it. I clean the baseboard, the wall behind the toilet. It's all a real dusty, grimy area if you haven't cleaned it in a while. And your mop isn't going to be very effective in getting back there. So that's definitely an area that you want to clean by hand. And then, of course, scrub out your toilet bowl again, flush it, or just let the chemical sit. I don't just flush the toilet typically when I'm done cleaning. I will scrub it again and leave that cleaner in, and then the next person that has to use the bathroom can flush it. Okay. I like to let it sit as long as possible. And I've even been known to clean. I don't typically clean at night, but when I do, leaving the cleaner in the toilet overnight can work wonders if you have like hard water stains, especially up under the rim and build up. If you can get some cleaner up there and leave it overnight, that can help whiten your toilet. But this probably isn't a nighttime cleaning session for you. Even so, you can leave that cleaner in the toilet for a couple hours until you need to use the bathroom. So once you've dealt with your vanity area, your toilet, and it didn't take very long to scrub your toilet. It's quick. People dread it, but it's quick. Lastly, I want you to turn your attention to the shower or bathtub. Maybe you have a shower bathtub combo, or maybe you have both in this particular bathroom. Or maybe you're going to run back and forth between two bathrooms. I do not typically cover cleaning the bathtub or shower during an episode because that is the most time-consuming part of cleaning a bathroom. And I'm a firm believer in keeping the products in there if you can, if you don't have small children of that certain age, of course. But yeah, I do typically deep clean a bathtub or shower while I'm in it or getting out of it. Once you've deep cleaned your shower, you can sometimes use a spray to kind of maintain it. But what about a shower curtain? Okay, if you have like a shower bathtub combo with a curtain, it might be time to put that curtain in the washing machine. I read that putting it in the washer with some towels can help get it even cleaner, help remove some of that buildup that gets on a shower curtain. So maybe washing the shower curtain with some towels could be in order. I like to, if I'm cleaning a bathtub and I'm not in the bathtub, I like to use one of those tools, one of those like Scotch-Brite scrubbers that's on a handle, something that keeps me from having to bend much. That can definitely be helpful. But if you're not deep cleaning a shower or bathtub in this short amount of time we have left in this episode, you may want to just declutter your bathtub or shower, remove any old shampoo containers, and, kind of restock. And maybe put some cleaner in there, because sometimes just the first step is putting a scrubbing tool and a cleaning product into your shower or bathtub will give you that visual reminder to clean that shower next time you're getting out of it. And I'm not talking about on a busy morning where you're trying to get out the door. I'm talking, a relaxing shower maybe on a Saturday or something. So anyway, you want to at least get your tools ready. Speaking of stocking the bathroom, this would be a good time to place a fresh hand towel. Ideally, you should be washing your hand towel or washing or replacing and putting the other one in the hamper every 3 or 4 days. So a couple times a week. That could get kind of grimy unless you just don't use your hand towel. Some people hang up the hand towel for guests and then they're actually drying their own hands on a bath towel that's hanging up. We all have different ways of doing things, but I do use a hand towel for my kids in their bathroom and replace it often. Maybe not as often as I should, but I should be replacing it twice a week. Make sure there's plenty of toilet paper, some on the roll, plus at least one extra. And then lastly, like I said, you can clean your bathtub or shower another time. I like to do it when I'm undressed and in it. It's just easier. I don't like that feeling of scrubbing, reaching up in the shower to scrub the top of it and like water running down my arm into my armpit. I don't know. I'd rather clean it while I'm in there. Otherwise, I use kind of an extension tool, but I digress. At this point, you're going to want to end by cleaning your bathroom floor, and you're going to want to clean your way out of the bathroom. In my kids' bathroom / guest bathroom, it's a small bathroom. If you listen to my show often, you know that I like to clean that one by hand. So I will often grab one of those wet pads that I buy for my Swiffer mop. Just get a new one out of the package and use that to scrub the bathroom floor by hand. It allows me to wipe down the baseboards in the same step. It's just such a small area, and you're probably wondering why I didn't sweep first. I do it kind of the way you would wipe down a countertop after making toast, where you're grabbing up that debris and grit as you're wiping. So it's a super fast process. And I have the same type of tile in that bathroom that I do in the kitchen, and those Swiffer wet pads just work really good with that tile. But I could also do the same. You could also do the same with a towel with some cleaner on it. Okay, a damp towel with some cleaner. Disinfecting wipes. They're a little smaller. This pad's a little bigger, so it's quick for the area. If I were in a bathroom with a large floor space, like in my room, I would sweep it first and then mop it with that Swiffer pad. I don't use the same pad in the bathroom. I'm really big on not cross-contaminating. I don't use that same pad in the kitchen after it's been used in the bathroom. I would throw it away afterward. Sometimes those old-fashioned like string mops are good in the bathroom for actually getting behind the toilet. But like I said, my method of cleaning the floor around the toilet is to do that by hand while I'm cleaning the toilet base. But in a small bathroom, you're going to be starting at that end by the bathtub, cleaning your floor and working your way out of the bathroom. Okay. And if you want to replace the shower mats or rugs right away, you can even quickly dry the floor with a towel. Just how you clean the floor might depend on the size of your bathroom. So I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to do that while I talk about things like following us on social media. Okay, we have a Facebook page. I run the Facebook page predominantly, and it's called Clean With Me Podcast. My daughter Jessica, who's my co-host, runs an Instagram page by the same name, Clean With Me Podcast. Our website is cleanwithmepodcast.com, so don't forget to check that out. And of course, special thanks to those who support our show financially. We each have a Patreon, so you can choose one of us to support on Patreon. You'll find the link to do that by visiting cleanwithmepodcast.com. I'll also put a link to my website in the episode notes. I don't expect anyone to support the show financially. It helps us just when you listen to the show and click follow on whichever podcast app you use. But when someone does go the extra mile to support us, we greatly appreciate it. Anyway, I've got to start my day job. I work remotely from home. Thank you so much for listening. I hope your bathroom is sparkling clean. And as always, happy cleaning. We'll talk to you in the next episode.